Thank you. I am going to go ahead and ask my questions now. This question is, I'd like to ask the entire panel for your opinion. There's a variety of federal agencies and organizations involved in combating cybersecurity, as you know. Do you think small businesses know where to go to get the best information and assistance? And if not, what recommendations do you have to help us get that information out? Starting with Mr. Kaiser.
Yeah, you know, we take approach to all this similar approach across all education awareness and cybersecurity on this issue, which is that we should not try to spend a lot of time trying to get, in this case, small businesses to trust other entities for new information. We should be going to the entities that they already trust and getting them to disseminate a very similar, comprehensive, harmonized message. So whether it's their, in their vertical of their industry, or to a government agency that they already trust, or back to a software provider or an ISP, if we can coordinate and harmonize that messaging, then they'll just go to who they trust, and no matter where they go, they'll get the right message. And I think that's really the work that we have to do at this level to support them at the lower levels.
I would definitely agree and echo those remarks. I would add that the cyber adversary is fast, shares information very well, already has trust, is often very well funded. So they can act without any legal boundaries, IP boundaries, and that's why they're winning. The very best thing that we can do as the good guys is match that and then go one step better. Since small business makes up 99.7%, how you calculate that as part of the fabric, they're a large part of the cyber information and situational awareness that we'll see. Breaches, how they happen, what they're seeing. First and foremost, we would ask them to know who to call, whether it's a partnership with law enforcement or others that you trust. Know who that is ahead of time so that you can all get together when you see something, and even build those relationships to determine steady state so you can understand an anomaly even when things are good. The second thing is work with those public-private partnerships. They're so important because not only do small businesses get access to people and resources that do have million-dollar budgets to do things and see more things globally, but you also put information from that 99.7% of the fabric back into the pot that protects the entire fabric. We, again, only are as good as our weakest link. Our small businesses are so strong in the innovation, we can't let them be weak in the security just because of money. And we have to incentivize that spend and incentivize putting some of their resources into those partnerships.
I believe at the most basic level, working with some of your business customers or business owners to educate them on where they can find that information is very, very crucial. I can't really speak for everybody else out there. I can speak on behalf of our credit union. We have about 1,000 business accounts, and we quite often, and we have a very professional IT staff, as the doctor suggested, that if we have a member of ours or a small business of ours that asks us, how do I do this or how do I do that? While we are not in the profession of trying to give them IT security advice, we recognize the fact that without them, we have no meaning. And as a small credit union, or not a small credit union, we're a medium-sized or a large credit union. As a credit union, we truly believe in trying to help our membership to the greatest extent possible. So I completely agree with the doctor that if we can provide some framework information, some construct of where they can get the information, how they can get the information, and from whom, that would be very, very valuable for us. Going forward, as a credit union, we will always help our membership, as I believe, while I can't speak for every credit union, I'm pretty confident that I can speak for a lot of them, that they would say, any member of ours that wants a little bit of help and trying to understand some of the threats out there, we would definitely, definitely help them, because we just feel that as a member-based organization, we need to do that.
I would say the electric industry is a little different than some of the other small business groups in that we are currently regulated by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission for reliability and cybersecurity. And so we have a clear place to go for clarification on cybersecurity issues. And one thing I'd like to emphasize as we consider new cybersecurity legislation is making sure you have that clear line of demarcation of one agency regulating one group and not having overlap. I think that will just cause confusion and really muddy the waters. But I'd like to echo what some of the other panelists have said about the importance of the public-private partnership and the information sharing. I think that is really the key to improving our cybersecurity rather than through regulations.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'm now going to recognize Ranking Member Richmond for his questions.